Gather round, children, long have to wait. There'll be fun and adventure for all. Story time with Cait. A world of imagination is there for you to take. All you gotta do is listen. It's story time with Cait. It's story time with Cait.
Welcome to Christmas in July Story Time with Cait. That's me. Very excited. Glad to have you guys here with me today. Today's book, I'll be reading The Giver of Gifts and Light, written by Amy Morton. If you would like to pick up a copy of this book for yourselves, all you need to do is go to Amazon.com, type in The Giver of Gifts and Light, only with your parents' permission, kids. And now, let's get to reading. The Giver of Gifts and Light, written by Amy Morton. It was the end of a school day, and Ellen had just finished practicing with the school choir for an upcoming Christmas play. Ellen bundled up in her snowsuit and boots and trudged home through the snow. It was a beautiful time of year. The pine trees and rooftops were covered in snow. Lights twinkled in the store windows. The town's Christmas tree was lit up with white lights and decorated with big red bows and a golden star on top. Looking at the Christmas tree reminded Ellen of the gift she wanted, a hot pink bicycle with a banana seat and streamers on the handlebars. She thought she would receive it because she had asked God for it, and Ellen had a lot of faith in God. She prayed every night. She talked to God about all her hopes and dreams. She wasn't shy when she prayed. She shared her whole heart with God and knew He was listening. Ellen couldn't wait to get home to make her favorite after-school snacks, hot chocolate and cheese toast. She rushed into the house and climbed out of her boots and snowsuit. She toasted a piece of bread while she microwaved her hot chocolate. Once her bread was toasted, she placed a piece of cheese on top and microwaved it for a few seconds, just enough for the cheese to melt. Bing! Went the microwave. Then Ellen quickly drew a smiley face in the melted cheese with her fingertip. "Waha!" said Ellen. As Ellen was snacking, her mother asked, "How was your day, Ellen?" "It was good. We're practicing songs for a Christmas play." "What songs will you be singing?" her mom asked. "The Little Drummer Boy and Silent Night," said Ellen. Ellen's mom asked her to sing her favorite parts, and Ellen's face lit up with a smile. Her mother loved hearing her sing. When she was finished, her mom clapped. "Thank you," said Ellen as she bowed. The next day was Saturday. Ellen noticed her neighbor's garden was frozen over. That meant it was time for ice skating. Ellen called a couple of friends to go skating with her. She and her friends met at the frozen garden and skated for hours. They skated in figure eights and they played tag. Soon more friends from around the neighborhood arrived, and everyone decided to make a snowman together. The children took off their skates, put on their snow boots, and then rolled 3 balls of snow into 3 different sizes. Then they stacked each of them on top of one another. They gathered sticks and rocks from the ground and made his eyes, nose, mouth, and hands. Then they added buttons for his coat. "Ta-da!" said the children as they clapped and cheered. The snowman was magnificent. Weeks passed, and it was finally Christmas Eve. Ellen was so excited she couldn't sleep. She stared into her dark room as she thought about opening presents in the morning and seeing her family at her grandparents' house that afternoon. In the daytime, her room showed pink strawberries on the walls and pink carpeting on the floor, but at night when the lights were out, her room was dark. She couldn't see anything in the dark, and it scared her. Ellen decided to tell God about her dark and scary room. After all, she shared everything with God, even her fears. When Ellen said her prayers that night, she told God how afraid she was. God spoke to Ellen's heart during her prayer, and she listened. God told her that He was the light of the world, and that in Him there was no darkness. He told Ellen that because she accepted Him as her Lord and Savior, His light was with her always. This made Ellen feel safe. The burden of fear was removed from her and replaced with an overwhelming confidence in God. Finally, with all that peace from God filling up her mind and heart, she fell fast asleep. The next morning, Ellen woke up bright and early. She was so excited. There was always one very special gift for her. What will it be? She wondered. She ran toward the Christmas tree. Then she saw it. A hot pink bicycle with a banana seat and streamers on the handlebars. How did I receive the gift I wanted? She wondered. She'd held the hope for this gift in her heart and only told God. Then it hit Ellen. Although she did not always receive what she asked for in prayer, she knew this prayer was answered by God. Well, it had to be God. God had to be the gift giver because He was the only one she told about the bicycle. She was so thankful that she jumped up and down and hugged her mom and dad. She also thanked God, the gift giver, with all her heart. The end. And now it's review time with Cait. That's me. Wow, that was terrific. I think this book has definite potential to become an instant Christmas classic. I loved it. Thought it was very inspirational, very hopeful. Loved the artwork too. My favorite picture, I got it right here. This here with the tree and the little kids like daydreaming about the bike. Thought that was awesome. I like how the picture's all on one side and you get the words over here. You know, so it really gives you like a good, you can really picture it in your mind. Awesome story. Well done. If you want to win your very own copy of The Giver of Gifts and Light, all you have to do is comment below. I'll select a comment, and then on my next episode, I'll announce the winner. Speaking of winners, make sure that you stay tuned for after the credits to find out who won Where Art Thou, Unicorn. Also, make sure that you like and subscribe so that you can see all of my future episodes, including my next episode, which is going to be shot on location. I'm going out to a very special place. It's called Hungry Moon Farm. I'm going to meet a real-life farmer, and I will be reading Behind the Barn Door. You don't want to miss that. Oh my gosh! I almost forgot! The winner of last episode's Where Art Thou, Unicorn is Kimberly Beth! Woohoo! Let's have a big hand for Kimberly! Yeah! Kimberly! Beth! I am so happy for you, Kimberly! Thanks so much for watching Storytime with Cait! That's me!